My name is Tom Weldon and I work in publishing. It was quite difficult. I mean, I think publishing has always been a competitive industry. And like now, I just wrote to absolutely everybody. If a door opened even for a single second, I'd force my way in and go and talk to them, not thinking I was going to get a job, but just to make contact. From day one, I knew that I absolutely loved it, and it was that thing of, I love gambling. I love betting on horses, on dogs, on anything, but it felt like betting on something as important as books and authors was more worthwhile, and I kind of got a sense of that risk-taking atmosphere from day one. I think I've got to be frank about this. 99% of people who go into publishing do have a university degree. There are some departments, particularly sales and production, where that's probably not absolutely essential. It's more about, being really commercially minded. But I think you'll struggle to get an interview if you don't have a degree. I think what we're really looking for are entrepreneurs. We're not looking for librarians, we're not looking for academics. I think it matters that you love books and you love reading, but that's only one part of it. We are absolutely a business, and we're submitting our ideas to the discipline of commercial scrutiny. So we're looking for people who are risk takers, who are commercially minded, who are entrepreneurial. It's nothing kind of genius. It's someone who's doing a work experience and who will come around and in a really confident, friendly way say, Tom, can I have 10 minutes of your time? And in those 10 minutes, they'll literally have 10, 20 ideas for books, or they'll say, have you heard of this great new comedian? Have you heard of this great new designer? Have you heard of this great new website? Because as a publisher, I'm curious. I want to know what's going out there, happening outside, this office, and it's just someone telling me from a younger generation what you're into. Interestingly, 60% of people who work at Penguin are under the age of 30. And I think it's particularly important for us at the moment because we're going through this massive transition from being a physical book publisher to also being a digital publisher. And we're having to learn new ways of marketing, particularly through social media channels. And frankly, people who are younger understand and get this a lot better than an older generation. So it's particularly important now. Top 5 tips is first, go on publishers' websites. Try and get a contact name, doesn't matter if it's in the HR department. Try and get an internship if you can, which is paid. Most big companies now have these. If you can't get that, and it is competitive, do work experience. Inside the company, whether it's an internship or work experience, it sounds obvious, but just be yourself, show some personality, show some attitude, make an impression. Do your homework, know what the company publishes, read some of their books, and also just be really curious about everything around media. Again, do your homework, not just about the company, but what blogs do you enjoy reading, what websites fascinate you, what journalists do you like? If you were commissioning a book tomorrow, what would it be? Have lots of ideas. When you're inside the company, just try and network as much as possible. Just ask lots of questions, try and meet as many people as possible. Be fearless. Times are tough, there is a recession, but we will get out of the recession. And if you're an employer, you're just looking for people with spirit and attitude and a sense of get up and go, and just don't be scared of the economic climate. Companies are still desperate for good new people.